Good afternoon, my dear brothers and sisters. I do not speak French. And so if a Frenchman will come and talk to me in French, all I could say is, yun lang. So therefore, if I want to understand the man, the Frenchman, I have to learn the language. I have to learn the French language. Similar thing happens in the gospel today. The Jews gathered around him and said to him, "How long are you going to keep us in suspense? If you are the Christ, tell us plainly. Sabihin mo na nga kung ikaw ba ang Kristo?" And Jesus answered them, "I have already told you, and you do not believe." Why did the Jews not understand? Because the Jews did not speak the language of Jesus. Jesus has spoken. The Jews did not understand. So, ganun din mga ginigilig kong kapatid, maaaring ang Diyos ay nagsasalita sa atin, nangungusap, pero bakit? Baka madalas, hindi natin siya naiintindihan. So, paano natin maiintindihan ng Diyos? Alamin natin ang kanyang wika. Learn His language. If we want to understand more or less God, we cannot understand fully God. God is a mystery. But even a portion of understanding can be given to us if we speak the language of God. And what is the language of God? One author would say it is the language of infused prayer. Ang lengguwahe daw ng Diyos ay ang lengguwahe ng panalangin. Pero hindi yung panalangin na yung rosaryo, yung nobena, yung mga dasal na sinasabi ng ating mga bibig, ng ating dila. Hindi. Hindi lang yon. Because you may be praying so many novenas, you may be praying so much rosaries, and still, you will not be able to understand who God is. What does it mean? It means an intimacy with God. Isang malalim na relasyon sa Diyos na mapapasa atin sa pamamagitan ng buhay panalangin. Katulad din naman yan ng mga karanasan ninyo. Nakikilala nyo ang isang tao kapag lagi nyo siyang kasama. Kaya nga yung mga mag-asawa na matagal nang nagsasama, 20 taon, 50 taon, minsan hindi na kinakailangan magsalita. Tingin lang, nagkakaintindihan na. Kung minsan, yung lalaki magsasalita at tatapusin ng babae. Yung babae magsasalita, tatapusin ng lalaki. They agree. One can end the sentence of the other because they have been together for so long. That is intimacy. We understand someone if we are with that someone for a long time. So similarly, we can understand God if we are intimate with God. Kaya minsan nasasabi ng iba, bakit ang tagal-tagal ng pagpapari? Ngayon po, baka 10 taon bago maging pari. Sasabihin nyo, ang tagal-tagal naman, parang ang dali-dali lang namang magmisa, no? Kayo nga ibang ang peke, no? Nagagaya yung misa, eh. no, yung mga nagmimisa sa funeral homes. By the way, be careful ha. May mga peking pare na nag-o-offer ng kanilang services sa mga funeral homes. They are not real priests. Pwede silang magmisa. I mean, magagawa nila magmisa. Babasahin lang naman nila yon. But they are not priests. Be careful. But still, why? Why does a man need to stay in the seminary for so long? Because the seminary aims to develop in that person an intimate relationship with Jesus. Ang makilala si Jesus sa pamamagitan ng pagsama kay Jesus. I hope, my dear brothers and sisters, we will strive to have an intimate relationship with Jesus, with God, by spending more time in prayer, more time with Him, an intimate relationship with God. Only then can we understand God a little. Amen.